everybody, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we're gonna be beating the entirety of Far Future in Plants vs Zombies in one video. Let's get straight into day one. Yes, just as Penny said, these are power tiles. And what do? Just look, you put plant food on one pea shooter and it goes straight to the other. How? Power tiles. You can plant anything on them, which I feel like this is gonna make this world really easy, isn't it? Anyways, we take out 2 buckets and we're on to day 1. Fun fact, I actually like to bring pea shooter into this level. Why? Because pea shooter is cool, I guess. Pea shooter. I also beat the level with just pea shooter as my attacker. So, good job pea shooter, you're not completely useless now. Day 1 gives us the new and my favorite plant that I'm gonna use in every single level of this world. The laser bean. What's so good about it? It pierces through zombies. That's literally it. Day 2 has the first, or really the second, because of jetpack zombies, but they don't do much, they just fly over the plants. New zombie, being the shield zombie. The shield zombie raises a shield in front of him that blocks any straight projectiles. But luckily, my favorite laser beam can pierce straight through it, so no big problem. Day 3 has another new zombie, being the spider bug zombie, and he's pretty annoying. I just call him annoying imp. What does he do? Look, there are these things called bot swarms, which spawn some of these bug zombies. Now, this may not seem like a problem if they spawn at the end of your lawn, but they can spawn like halfway through your lawn. So that's gonna be a small problem later on. For beating day 3, we get the blower. For a cheap 50 sun, we can blow away all flying and floating zombies. That doesn't sound so good until you realize jetpacks are flying zombies too. The sun bomb levels are exclusive to Far Future and it's a gimmick level. It's a level where you cannot use any sun producers, and while this may seem hard, there's a lot of sun falling from the sky. Now, you cannot pick it up while it's purple, otherwise it explodes, damaging both plants and zombies. But if you wait till it goes all the way down, it turns to yellow sun and you can pick it up afterwards. This may seem hard until you see how fast the sun falls from the sky. Yeah, these levels are like really easy. I lost the lawnmower to a jetpack zombie. This would have not happened if I had blower, but I forgot about it, so it happened. Brain UFO. Let me guess, is this another endless zone that I'm never gonna play? Let's see. Yep, it's an endless zone. Cool animation. Day 5 has another new zombie, being the cone mech zombie. This one's just like a really tanky zombie. There's literally nothing new about him. He's just really tanky. How tanky? Take a look. Now, a bucket head has exactly 1,290 health, and this guy has 2,500, and a gargantua has 3,600. That's like a lot of health. Alright, like, what are they talking about? This makes no sense. Oh, locked and loaded. Makes sense. This looks really easy. Yep, this was really easy. Anyways, for beating day 6, we get the Citron, which is a plant that costs 300 sun, shoots powerful balls of plasma, takes a really long time to recharge, but can one-shot a cone head. It's like really useless. Day 7 is just a completely normal level. It just like has a lot of cone mechs, and that's like it. So it was a bit harder, but not too much. 404 error, brains not found. Please reload brains. Think it's a mini boss. Yep, it's a mini boss. Or as I like to call it, the BBB. Why? Big Bad Battle. Don't question. The level is also like really simple. They're giving us walnuts, snapdragons, citrons, laser beans, and even blowers. And the best of all, they're giving us power tiles. Like actual power tiles that I can just plant anywhere on the lawn. Yeah, that's like really weird, but sure. You also cannot shovel them up. So if you place them there, they're there forever. But it doesn't really change anything. This level also has the future Gargantua, which shoots lasers from his eyes and my plants. What the heck is that supposed to be? Day 8 is really easy, and beating it gives us to the next world, Dark Ages. But we're not going there yet, because we need to finish Far Future first. Day 9 has an objective where we cannot have more than 15 plants. Day 9 is really easy, and it gives us the new plant ME Peach for only 25 sun. It can disable all mechs and machines in an area. Day 10 has a new zombie, the Disco Tron 3000, which is very similar to the Disco Zombie from Plants vs. Zombies 1, where it spawns 4 jetpack Disco Zombies around itself, and it has a lot of health. It's not that big of a problem. If we have ME Peach, we can just stall it infinitely with ME Peach and Iceberg Lettuce. We can just stall him infinitely so he doesn't spawn any backup dancers, and slowly chip away at him. There's also one more thing I haven't mentioned about the bottle arms, and that is, if you time it correctly, I think you can blow them away with blower, but I never managed to do that. I don't know if that works in Reflourished or if it's just a vanilla thing, but hey, it works in vanilla, I know that, but I never actually got to be able to do it. That looks really easy. The 2 rows of beans and their plant food carried real hard on this level. Oh no. After all, beating the Gargantua wasn't that hard. I just pre-planted 2 potato mines whenever I saw him, and then I infinitely stalled him with ME Peach and Iceberg Lettuce. And the 2 potato mines were enough to kill him. Good thing I have like 3 plant foods. Day 13 introduces a new zombie, the Football Mech. Now, the Football Mech zombie doesn't eat your plants, he just pushes them, and whenever there's a plant on the very back of the lawn, that plant gets pushed off the lawn. Yeah, this guy can be like really annoying because he can push like entire rows of plants at once, but you know, a few pre-planted potato mines took care of the first one. Here's footage of him pushing plants. Yeah, this can get really annoying. Day 13 gives us the Infi nut, which is actually a very good plant. It's a nut that has way less health than a walnut, but, you know, recharges whenever zombies stop eating him, and his plant food is, like, amazing. Day 14 has a goal of not spending more than 1500 sun. Now, I decided to go with the cheaper lightning reeds, and as you can see, I put a Infi nut in the middle of him, and activated his plant food ability because it creates a shield that the zombies have to eat through on every single column, so it's like really good. This is easy. They're giving me 3 of like insanely strong plants for free. No way I'm losing this. I lost it. Nice, that's better. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Day 16 is a conveyor belt level that gives us citrons, spikeweeds, bok choy, infinite, and blowers. There's not much to it though. It also gives us like a lot of these power tiles, so it's pretty fun. This is a magnifying glass, which you may know from original pvz vanilla as being bad, but in this game they made it worse. Yeah, its attacks now cost 100 sun and deals way more damage, but like it's not good for early game when there's like a lot of basics, cause why would you spend 100 sun to kill a basic? Why? And yeah, it also costs 0 sun now. Not like it makes it any better. And also its plant food is like amazing, just take a look. Every zombie just wiped out. Day 18 has us producing 6,000 sun, so I thought, you know, while we're producing so much, might as well try out magnifying glass for one more level, because I'm never gonna use it again. Day 19 is a sun bomb level with a gargantuar. Well, 3 gargantuars to be exact. Day 20 had us protecting these star fruits, which I thought, this is gonna be so easy. It wasn't that easy. Anyways, the second attempt went, the same exact way. But on the third attempt, I lost as well. But on my fourth attempt, nobody saw that, I finally beat the level, giving me the mower launch trophy, which now allows me to launch one mower early whenever I feel like it by just holding on it. Day 21 was like really funny because it was like don't lose more than X plants, and I don't think I noticed it because I used potato mines and iceberg lettuce, losing me like half of the plants. It was also a sun producing level, but that doesn't really matter, so I don't know why I did that. Day 22 is the last stand level. I went with this like completely random setup. I wanted to do the 2 rows of beans, but I realized I don't have enough sun for that, so I just kinda did that. So but day 23 is really interesting. They never have more than 15 plants and spend no more than 2,250 sun. I thought this one would be harder, but like the bean is just so good. Just look at it go. I wasn't even close to having 15 plants. Day 24, sun bombs again. For whatever reason, I took pea shooter into this level. So actually, I wanted to make like a joke where I beat the level with just pea shooters, but that didn't really work out, so I restarted. The joke failed. Let's just pretend I beat the level with just pea shooters. After definitely beating the last level with just pea shooters, keep the joke going, we're on to Dr. Zambas again. This time in his Tomorrowtron. Apparently that's what the thing is called. And day 25 is not really even worth talking about at this point, because like it's so easy. They gave me such good plans and so many power tiles. It's just so easy to beat it. Anyways, Zambas has been beaten once again, and we have the far future trophy. The next world on our list is Dark Ages. That's all I have to say. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.